Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So yes, we are back the very next day. And why? Well, because the internet moves incredibly fast out there, all right? And see, the thing about the internet, guys, and especially for you young kids out there, when you post something on the internet, it is there forever. Even if you think it got taken down, even if you think it moved into obscurity. See, there's people that are really good at web crawling and finding past things you've said in articles or in interviews or on your own website. And see, that's why we're here this morning, because this morning I got a massive compendium dump of all the times Tim Kennedy has lied about having a Bronze Star Medal with Valor. And actually, it is an insane amount of times and places. Okay? So I'm not here to even talk trash about Tim. I'm here for one purpose, just to show you empirically all the times this dude has lied about having a Bronze Star Medal with Valor. Okay? This isn't about a book that, maybe some stories were embellished. These are specific times in writing. No refuting it. So all you Tim fans, go ahead and just give the video a watch. And we'll move on. First thing we need to do, because there's a lot of confusion from civilians who don't understand how awards work. And part of this is how Tim sort of pulled the veil over the eyes, right? See, Tim has a Bronze Star Medal. Everyone in the military who is a veteran knows a Bronze Star Medal without a V or Valor device is just a generic, for the most part, deployment participation award. You're above an E6, you're most likely getting a Bronze Star. Even if you were a cook, supply sergeant, whatever, okay? A Bronze Star without a V is not a Meritorious Combat or Valorous award. Let's make that very, very clear, okay? So we're not talking about Tim Kennedy's, which he has a Bronze Star. Okay, here's his awards. If you want to see his entire DD-214, because people just keep seeming to think maybe he's hiding his Valor Award. We're going to talk about that. Here's the link to the AntiHero Podcast. They showed his entire DD-214 in there. Tim tried to say that, oh, that's an old DD-214. No, that DD-214 includes the combat deployments he's claiming to have Valor Awards on. Now, if you guys remember when Tim Kennedy said about not having a Purple Heart? He doesn't have a Purple Heart because he didn't have a command structure to put him in for a Purple Heart.
Marks on my shoulder and my neck. What I didn't have is a chain of command, a direct chain of command. I was not on an ODA when I went to Afghanistan in 2008. I didn't have a team leader. I didn't have a team sergeant. I didn't have anyone putting me in for orders. When I came out of the Urizgan Valley after those ambushes, and then we made it back out of Firebase Anaconda by the grace of God and by the heroes to my left and to my right. Like, they're 100% the heroes in all of this. There's no one. I just wanted to stay in the fight. There was no one to put me in for any awards.
So then how in the fuck would he have a command structure to have put him in for this imaginary Valor Award? Whoopsie on the storytelling, Tim. So, and also I get this one. Oh, well, he just hasn't put it on his DD-214 yet. That's why he hasn't showed it. Okay. Let's just say hypothetically that's true. For me, I have Valor and Combat Awards. What do I also have? The awards. There they are. He could just show you them. What do we also have? The citations. Oh, look how easy that is to show people you have Valor Awards. He doesn't have Valor Awards. Let's move on with that. Okay? So that is squashed. It's discussed. Don't put that in the comment section. You're not dumb. Okay? I have more faith in you than that. So, let's jump into it, because it's insane, all the places he's done this. So, we're just going to go website by website, article by article, and look at all the times Tim Kennedy has told people he has a Bronze Star Medal with Valor. So, let's jump into it. And where do we need to start? We need to start with timkennedy.com. This is probably a good place to start, because I did see in the last one, the speaking agency profile. Oh, well, his agent must have put that up there. We're going to squash that. Why don't you take a look at all the browsers at the top of if, oh, Tim didn't actually write that. Okay, well, here's timkennedy.com. Obviously, this is all about Tim. As we come down here, okay, you can see where he talks about how he was a staff sergeant in the United States Army, 7 Special Forces Group, and seen tours in both Iraq and Afghanistan, who earned a Bronze Star Medal and, who earned a Bronze Star Medal for Valor Under Fire. That is a Bronze Star Medal with V device, which he does not have on his own website. Department of Defense. See, this part of the thing, too, is I just did all the investigation, and I'm just going to put it out there. So if you want to see accountability, like, share, subscribe this video to the moon, to the point that it gets to the top echelons of the military and they are forced to actually take action. There's no discrepancies here as we go through this. This is timkennedy.com. And also, your PR team, Tim, how have you not scrubbed this stuff? Not that it would have mattered, because people can web crawl and find it, right? Again, that's the good one to start with. timkennedy.com, lying about Bronze Star Medal with Valor. Okay, now, you might, and there's going to be way more specific than that, but you might hear him try to say Bronze Star Medal for Valor under fire. Well, I'm in a Bronze Star medal. It didn't actually have a V device. It was just for Valor under fire. Not a thing. Mental gymnastics, no. If you get a Bronze Star Medal for Valor under fire, you receive a BSMV, which he does not have. Moving on to Tim's IMDb profile. Okay, so as we go through this one, okay, second paragraph, we move down, and you'll notice these profiles sound exactly the same, almost as if they were handed to these people, which they were. IMDb didn't magically research Tim Kennedy and find a Bronze Star Medal with Valor that he doesn't have, right? Let's look down here. Again, right after number 4, among Kennedy's multiple awards are the Army's Bronze Star Medal with V device. No discrepancy there, because we also add in, which was awarded for Valor under fire, which he does not have. Wow. We might as well keep moving, because there's so many of these that it's going to take a while. All right, we move to the next one. All right, these are actually just web crawls. Okay, this is what I talked about here. These pull up articles from the past that may have been deleted, they've fallen off. But again, the internet is permanent. All right, so as we go through here, okay, we come down to after Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom. Among Kennedy's multiple awards are the Army's Bronze Star Medal with V device, which was awarded for Valor under fire, which he does not have. Special Forces Command. Let's keep moving, huh? Because again, we got a lot to go through, because he's lied about this a lot. And guys, this isn't even like interviews. This is just web pages. All right, Celebrity Talent International. This is much like the athlete speaker website we did in the last video, okay, where you can try to book him as his agency profile. Let's come down here, okay. We get past his basic bio, get down to here, the pit gym. He experienced success as an MMA fighter, winning the fight night, blah, blah, blah. And also won the Army's Bronze Star Medal, amongst other awards, for Valor under fire, BSMV, which he does not have. Department of Defense. Let's keep moving. All right. Some of these, guys, and here's his Hunting Hitler bio. Guys, some of these, if you want, and again, all of the links, because these are all still up, are going to be in the description. If you want to come see some of the most obnoxious BS stories you'll ever see in your life, jump in and actually get deep, right? Now, obviously, that's not what we're here to do. We're here to just strictly talk about, obviously, times he's lied about having his Valor Awards. But, again, pretty good reads. Now, come down, third paragraph. Okay. This is all talking about him hunting Hitler. Okay. All right. But anyway, it says down here on the bottom, among Kennedy's multiple awards is the Bronze Star Medal, which was awarded for his Valor under fire. Bronze Star Medal with Valor, awarded for Valor under fire. Special Forces Command. All right. Moving on. So, Sky History. All right. This is history.com. This is more about when he did his Hunting Hitler website, okay? So more bios about him. And again, they aren't magically making these bios up. They are receiving these bios from Tim and his PR team. And there's a lot of striking resemblance, isn't there? Every single time he says that he has a Bronze Star Medal with Valor. So, as we come down here, fourth paragraph. In addition to his work in the Middle East, South America was Kennedy's area of focus with special forces and spent many months on the ground in Argentina. Among Kennedy's multiple awards is the U.S. Army's Bronze Star Medal, awarded for his Valor under fire. That same phrase is used exactly over and over and over again. It's going to be really hard to walk this back, Tim, that you didn't have anything to do with all of these, especially your own websites. Okay, moving on here. Amp the Guardian. This is a interview with Tim Kennedy, right? Where we come down here to the fourth paragraph. Okay, Kennedy, currently number 6 in UFC middleweight rankings, has served in the Texas National Guard since transitioning from active duty. Now, keep in mind, when he was fighting in the UFC, when was this? Like 2007? So that DD 214 that he got when he went National Guard because they forced him to do that to keep fighting would have included this BSMV that he claims to have. So, what's it say? He joined the Army in 2004 and earned the Bronze Star for Valor under fire in 2000.
First of all, it's insane that you're using like a 2011 DD 214 as your document of proof.
BSMV, Special Forces Command. I know. Sorry, guys. This is going to take forever, but wow, right? As we just keep going through this. Okay, here we go. Ooh, MMA Gospel. .wordpress.com. More bios and interviews with Tim Kennedy. All right, so let's move on here. First paragraph. Like so many other heroes in today's military, Kennedy was deployed in the Middle East and saw a great deal of combat action. Yeah, 50 grenades, 20 kills in a sniper tower. Tim was deployed with 7 Special Forces Group to Afghanistan. As a testament to Tim's courage, he was awarded the Army's Bronze Star for Valor under fire. It should be noted, this variation of the award is only given to those who have faced heavy combat and is one of the most prestigious a soldier can receive. That is 100% correct. That is a great demonstration what a Bronze Star Medal for Valor is. They are specifically stating right there that it is not a regular Bronze Star. Department of Defense. All right. So, taskandpurpose.com. American badass Tim Kennedy retires from the UFC. Another article, an interview with Tim Kennedy. We're here down at the bottom. It says, Kennedy joined the Army in 2004. He spent the next 5 years juggling his MMA career and responsibilities as an active duty Green Beret sniper. Nobody says that. No Green Beret says that about themselves. Zero. None. So that's how I know for a 100% fact Tim Kennedy wrote that. Green Beret sniper. A demanding job that kept him on constant rotation through Iraq and Afghanistan, and at one point earned him a Bronze Star with Valor. Wow. Special Forces Command. Sure, a lot of times he's lied about this, huh? Let's keep moving. So, we're moving on to here. Muscleandfitness.com. This is an interview with Tim Kennedy. And if you want to see a ridiculous interview, go to this one and actually read through this. It's a joke. Silence the quitter. Yeah, well, silence the liar maybe would have been a better idea. Let's see right here, first paragraph. Dramatic moments have a way of finding Tim Kennedy. They sure do in his book, if you read that. He twice fought for a world championship. He's been awarded the Bronze Star with Valor V device. Wow. That's a lot of Valor awards. Department of Defense. Let's keep moving. Again, this is another web archive, right? Tim Kennedy Army Strong article that's been dug up. That's probably been pulled off regular websites. Okay. So let's get into this. Kennedy thrived as a soldier. For many soldiers, the Bronze Star, once a sign of meritorious service during combat, has become an end-of-tour award for staff officers who never come within miles of any actual combat. Combat soldiers call it a BS award for obvious reasons. This is the best, because it's literally describing that his Bronze Star without Valor that he has, that he's lying about being a BSMV, that's what the Bronze Star is, like I told you, okay? Unless it's a BV, a Bronze Star awarded for Valor under fire. That's the real deal. Tim Kennedy has a BV for his service during Operation Iraqi Freedom. Now that's interesting Because the story he tells from his book, as far as I recollect, is from a giant convoy in Afghanistan, because they're in Aruzgan. Okay. Interesting. Moving on next. Cron.com. Prior to entering the UFC octagon, he was awarded the Army's Bronze Star while serving in Special Forces and honored for his valor under fire. Okay, there we go again. Moving on. More articles that have been dropped, that have been dug up through web crawling. All right. So here we go down here. All right, yada, yada, yada. Among Kennedy's multiple awards are the Army's Bronze Star Medal with V-Device, which was awarded for valor under fire. Okay, moving on. And again, we come to our athlete speakers. The one we covered yesterday in our video, wherein Tim Kennedy's own athlete speakers agency profile states, during his time in the Army, he became a decorated hero, earning the Bronze Star with Valor. Also, right here next to his speaking fee that you can book him for the lied about profile here. Stolen Valor. All right, so there was other ones, interviews, things like that, where the interviewers said in the introduction about him that he had a Bronze Star Medal with Valor, and Tim doesn't say anything, but he also doesn't tell them that's incorrect. Clever way of going about doing it. So, there you go, guys. Again, work's done. Do we really need to talk about anything else? I mean, obviously, I guess maybe this is the end of any Tim Kennedy content, because we literally dug up all of it out of the internet, all the times he's lied and committed stolen valor. And I'm not really sure, not really sure what more there is to cover here. I'm not really sure what anyone is waiting on at this point after you see this video. How's he going to refute this? He's gonna try to say that those 15 times, oh, I didn't actually tell people I had that. On your own website? Like, what? That's the thing about lies, guys. You can build your house of cards on lies for a while, but eventually, once one gets pulled out, they just start tumbling to the ground. So again, I'm not talking trash. Proof's there. Go through the websites if you want. Look at them yourself. There's not really any more to discuss. Who cares about his stupid book where he made up war stories and embellished? That's whatever. This is egregious. This is some of the craziest, repeated lying about service awards and valor awards I've ever seen. I'm not sure anybody has been such a notorious liar about their military service than this dude. And in the public space. And it's insane that it took the AntiHero Podcast, somebody who finally just read the book. I don't know if anybody actually read his book. Somebody to actually just finally read the book to be like, oh, wow, this dude's lying about everything. And then that house of cards just starts crumbling down. So again, guys, like this video, share this video, right? Let's get it out there. And Tim, produce your awards, man. If you've got all these Valor awards, why are you hiding them? Again, your DD-214 doesn't have them. The most recent, you don't have any combat deployments that you've claimed. Like it said there, you received a Bronze Star Medal of Valor in 2004, 2006. I produced mine. It's not hard. Let's go, dude. This would save you a lot of trouble if you just could produce receipts. All you did was bring on your ground force commander to verify you threw grenades so that you could pitch his company for him at the end of the video. Which obviously, Travis, what are you doing, dude? Really going to tie your name to that? I guess you didn't know that these videos were probably coming out, because these have been the worst yet. So that's it, guys. Again, I'm pretty sure, I would imagine, although there's so much of it out there on the internet, we'll probably get more. But at this point, what more do I need to say? The investigation was done for you, Special Forces Command. Just do something about it, okay? Pull his tab, pull his beret. Let's get it on. Pull the Band-Aid off. I know this is a bad look for everybody. Just pull it off, all right? Do the right thing. All right, guys. Take care.